Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, I'm gonna play with my updated version of Scizor-GX deck. In the first video that I recorded playing Scizor-GX deck, I played with Registeel, Delmis, and a couple other cards. This time, I just decided to give it a shot with updated version. So this deck will actually have a few different attackers, a few different options to attack, a few different options to charge, a few different options to just return from nowhere, basically, with this build. So first things first, we're going to take a look at the Scizor-GX as usual, 210 HP metal Pokemon with dangerous perception ability, which says that if Scizor-GX remaining HP is 100 or less, its attack do 80 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. So that's a very important thing, because being able to hit for 80 more makes a lot of sense using something like Shining Celebi, time recall ability, which allows you to use also agility, and in that case you can hit for 100 or maybe 130 with a choice band, and if you get lucky on the coin flip, you can prevent your opponent from being able to attack your Scizor-GX, which is a very badass thing. On the other side, you can attack for 2 energies using Steel Wing, reducing the damage for 30. Against Garbodor, that's going to be very important because the damage will be reduced for 50 because of the resistance. And with the Crosscut GX, you can simply one-hit knockout up to 230 HP stage 1 or 2 Pokemon with the choice band if that Pokemon is also GX, which is very important. You're still not going to be able to one-hit knockout Solgaleo, Lunala, or Metagross GX with a single shot, but if you spread one more time damage with Fly Flip, you're going to be able to finish the job simply by Fly Flip. On the other side, to counter Rayquaza GX, we're going to use Dedenne with Electrician attack, double Core's energy, you're hitting for 30. If you have Tapu Koko on the bench, you're increasing the damage for 30 more, and if you have Choice Band, you're one hit knocking out those Rayquaza GXs and any other Dragon Pokemons because they are weak on the Fairy types Pokemons. We have that Shining Celebi, which I mentioned earlier, Tapu Koko with the Fly Flip, one Celesteela with the Moonraker attack. Theoretically, we can go for 190 if we have 6 prize cards mixed in total. If we just, count the both prize cards from opponent and us. So with 190, we can one-hit knock out a lot of 190 or less HP Pokemons. Popular Pokemon with 190 HP should be definitely Buzzwole, Tapu Lele, Rayquaza, but many others with 210 can also fall down, like Apple from Tree, for example, if you use earlier in the game Fly Flip, so even Zora can be one of them. Kartana, simply here for the Blade GX. I kind of like it. I like so much that attack that this is just not true, because you can in early game use Kartana to open with Blade GX, and then you can use advantage of the Hail and draw cards for 7. You could just play it like Professor Oak for 7, which is a good thing. Actually, better Cynthia for 7, or let's say Sycamore, but without discarding hands. Solgaleo, Prism Storm, oh, damn it, I just removed it from the video. He just vanished. Yeah, one Solgaleo, so we can also use Radiant Star and 3 Tapu Lele-GXs, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I decided to attack Solgaleo. It's not that you need it, but still you can just, start with it, charge a couple energies if you have from your discard pile to your Pokemons in play, and that's it. I mean, I kind of like it. It can still help you from nowhere to return in the game. Moving on to the item cards, 1 energy recycle system. Put energy from your discard pile in your hand, or maybe recycle 3 energies from your discard pile in your hand. Escape Rope, also 2 of them. Very good card. I kind of like it, I really like this Escape Rope, because in some certain situations it can help a lot, if we're going to be affected by some special conditions, we can remove them with Escape Rope play. But if our opponent decided to retreat on the bench, or if he played Guzman and we don't have that, for example, Escape Board, or if we want to just attack with another attacker, or if we want to attack with active attacker and we don't have options to do that, we can always use Escape Rope and then Guzma and then target that other target on our opponent bench that we want and still be in a position to attack with the Scizor-GX, you know. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be decent to use it in this deck. But it's not that you need it, you know. That Escape Rope is not that you need it, but in my opinion, it's a very good card to dunk some of your opponent low HP Pokemons without playing Guzma. Field Blower ×1, no Stadium, as you can see, 3 Nazballs, 2 Rescue Stretchers, 4 Ultra Balls, and moving on to some other cards we're going to find on this deck list is going to be Cynthia ×4, ×4 Guzma, ×4 Hala, ×2 Judge, and obviously 3 of each Choice Band and Skateboard for 1 less retreat and extra damage, 11 energies, 4 double cores, and 7 metal energies. Very important thing is to notice that the Dedenne Scyther CES, also Shining Celebi, Tapu Koko have 4 retreat, Celesteela does not have 1 retreat cost, but also Kartana and Tapu Lele, all of those Pokemons have 1 retreat cost, so with the Skateboard you can definitely benefit using it. Yeah, basically if you don't like Escape Ropes, you can just tag, for example, 2 Tatum Leases, or maybe 2 Copycats, and then you can go with your deck and test it. But that's my deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. I hope you're going to enjoy it, watching it, so please consider hitting like and subscribing to the channel for more videos. So let's do some game tests so you can see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Alright, so there we go. Who's going to start first? Alright, so it looks like I'm going to start second. Playing with the Scizor-GX and friends, I should say that. Kartana in this deck is a very interesting choice because, especially with the Hala combo, I'm trying to, you know, play this combination and see how good or how bad it's going to be. In theory, it can work pretty well, especially if you can open with Kartana turn 1 and use that GX attack. And every Hala after that can be for 7, you know. You can draw cards until you have 7. Actually, you can refresh your hand by shuffling your hand in your deck and then drawing cards until you have 7, which is an amazing thing. You know, okay, starting with the Dean. If it's Mega Rayquaza on the other side, if it's Rayquaza GX on the other side, then that's a pretty good start. But if it's not, we shall see. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, B. Shit, rubbish. Okay, I don't like to see that. I don't like Garbodor, but okay, I guess I can live with that. At least we have a Skateboard available in the opening hand. So with a Skateboard in the opening hand, I should have that possibility to retreat on my bench, maybe even to use GX with my Kartana. As it is right now, as it looks right now, that's probably gonna be one Tapu Lele for something like Cynthia. There's literally nothing else I can do than just go with Cynthia, you know. Okay, so there's the Trubbish. Number 2. Already 2 Nazballs and Mystery Treasure discarded. There's a Choice Band as well, and Judge. Oh, so he decided to judge me down to 4. Alright, so who knows what he can get. Decent opening hand after that Judge, I should say. So basically I can play Nazball, I can Ultra Ball, and then I can Judge again, but maybe I can still top deck something much better. A Skateboard, still good top deck. In this situation, I think first I'm gonna go with... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with Scizor. Scizor? I mean, it can easily be knocked out anyways. But yeah, Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele. I mean, Zorak is a big problem, you know. Zorak can hit for 120 and one hit knock on my Scyther, you know. the other side, I already have like 3 tools in my discard pile, so Scyther is also very close to being knocked out, especially with the Field Blower play. Yeah, I guess I don't have another option than just run on the bench. Run on the bench. Play twin play and get myself Scyther in play and pretty much Celebi prized. Okay, that's it for now. That's pretty much it for now. I managed to escape on the bench with my Dedenne. I mean, Electrician for 60 or maybe 90 with the double Course Energy and a Choice Band. I can live with that. That's for sure. I'm just wondering how in the world my opponent will just move that Trubbish from the active position. It's just not going to happen, you know. With the Garbodor, theoretically he can go for 60. So Scyther should live for another day, you know, for another turn. So that's okay. That's just more than good for me. So that's that. There's the Ultra Ball play. So cool. Mellow discarded. None of these cards are big deal discarding them, you know, just because you have the instructability. Not the instruct. You have that power resource management attack with a Wrangler, and you can just grab any 3 cards back in your deck, you know. So it's insane. Theoretically, you can't deck out with resource management. So that's insane. Anyways, it's my turn. Yeah, a couple options available. First things first. I'm thinking about playing that Judge, literally. Now let's add one more energy just in case. If we take Scizor somehow. We have Scizor! Alright, that's a big deal, but also my opponent should have extra damage. Right now he can hit for 100 with that Trash Avalanche, but it's going to be reduced significantly after that Steel Wing. 50 less. Alright, so important thing is to take first prize here, so just for the price advantage. Oh, damn, there's no sign of the Shining Celebi. I kind of regret that I didn't play 2 of them, but I think you don't need more than one in my opinion. Still, you know. Okay. So, what we can do next? The next thing we can do, we can cross-cut GX and simply cross-cut that Zoroark for 200. It's still not going to be one-hit knockout, so in order to one-hit knock out my opponent, I'm going to need extra Choice Band, which is, in my opinion, not hard to get. It's definitely not hard to get. It's definitely possible to get. At this moment right now, I have 5 tool cards in my discard pile. So that's a lot. 5 tools in my discard pile. That's 100 damage with a single energy on that Garbodor. And basically, there is a double Course Energy. I'm taking at this moment 30 damage less, which is a big deal for me, you know. Especially if the Zoroark can go for like 80, 70, 90. You know, that's a very important. So there's a 1 trade. And then again, I can choose between another Steel Wing, or I can choose simply. So he hit for 70 next turn. He cannot go for 140. There's no way he can hit me for 140. No, actually he can. He can. Actually, he has plenty of options available to do that. Alright. that Zoroark on the bench actually scares me a lot. So I think we have clear play here. We're gonna try to knock out either that Zoroark or one of those Trubbish or Zoruas. Then we can simply reduce the damage for extra 30 and be 100% positive that our opponent will not be in a position to one-hit knockout our Scizor-GX. So there we go. Steel Wing damage should be reduced for 30, and that's like I have 240 HP. And theoretically with that, oh damn it, Kartana. Alright, never mind. Still with Kartana we can knock one DCE out, so that's gonna be perfectly fine. Still, if he wants to use another radius beating, it's gonna be tricky for my opponent. Even with a choice between two more Pokemons, he can go for like 150. 150 theoretically would be enough, should be enough, but with the Steel Wing damage reduction, it won't be enough. So we're just in a perfect position right now. And we're controlling this game, that's the most important thing. Also, that Kartana turns out to be a very nice price find, you know, really it is. There is a Nazball, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to put that Kartana on the bench. And I'm going to knock that DCE from my opponent bench and Pokemon in play. After that, I'm going to go with Cynthia, refresh my hand, grab 6 new cards, get myself nothing that I can use, and use the cross-cut. So with the cross-cut, I can one-hit knock out my opponent. There we go. Take 2 prize cards. I shouldn't do that, theoretically. I just use it so I can have that Hela for 7 in case of the Judge. Because I was in a position to hit for 80 more, but still, hitting with Steel Wing for 190 would not be enough for the one-hit knockout against the Zoroark, and maybe in that weird position where my opponent could potentially get himself a Azzurilla would just put me in an uncomfortable position, you know. So the only reason was just to go safe, 100% safe here with that Crosscut GX. If I had on the other side something like Shining Celebi on the bench, I would consider definitely using that agility. And as expected, as you can see, he decided to play the Judge, and right now even if I hit Hell, I can draw cards. I can refresh hand and draw 7 cards, so that's the very important thing. So there's a trade number 1. How many item cards do we have? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 6 item cards. Alright, come on. That's a GG. That's the GG. I don't see how he can win this game anymore. Oh, right now he can potentially. Oh, well played. Oh, it's not GG still. Should we go just for the save knockout against that Trubbish? I think we should. Right now you see how important Tapu Koko really is for the post rotation for the current standard format. Really it is. We can hit with the Steel Wing. We can go for 190. Actually 160 because it's not GX. And still no Shining Celebi. The last prize card is a Shining Celebi. Anyways, damage is reduced significantly. I have 2 more DCEs left. So, I'm going to lose 2 more tool cards, which means that I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, 8. Alright, so even with 8 item cards in the discard pile, my opponent cannot hit me for more than like 160. There's a trade. Still, he needs to find himself a double Core's energy. I think I managed to discard 2 DCEs and 2 units. That's a significant amount of energies. Probably he's playing like 4-3 or something like that. How many Guzmas do I have left? Oof, 3 more Guzmas. That's a very high number. Another Zoroark. So he managed to find another Zoroark GX. Very important trade. So that means that he is going down to 3 cards. Kartana has been discarded. There's the double course energy. There's the Trubbish, so he can increase the damage by extra 20. Radius beating. And yeah. I'm going to put Tapu Koko in the active and hope for the top deck. Something like an Ultra Ball might be a huge. Oh, actually won't be that huge. Choice Band would be much better. Oh. Misclicked that Choice Band play. Anyways, I missed my Choice Band play, but not a big deal because if he hits me for 100 plus, he's gonna take some punishment anyways. I decided not to put any of these Pokemons on the bench just in case if I manage to find myself a Ultra Ball, so I can just Ultra Ball for Guzma, where I can simply take the knockout against Garbodor or maybe Trubbish. Best possible combo for my opponent is just to play Acerola. You have 2 more cards left. 3 Cynthias has been played. 1 Judge. Alright, I wish I can just replay my Kartana, but I can't. There's a Choice Band, so damage should be increased a little bit. And all suddenly... Is this a game? Oh, it's not. It's just the Rescue Stretcher top deck. Oh, I wish I have that Tapu Lele in my discard pile, but I don't. I don't even have energy, so it looks like I'm gonna actually at the end lose this game. Maybe the only thing that can save me if my opponent simply deck himself out. So there we go with the Steel Wing. It's not even enough for the 100 and something. I should not attack him turn before. Another Acerola play. Wow, that's amazing. Can he find himself 2 more Pokemons on the bench? I don't know. If he can, then he can knock me out. If he can't, then that's not going to be good for him because he have only 1 more card left. He definitely needs to play Judge. Oh, there's a Zorua on the bench. And a DCE. And all suddenly, I'm in a losing position. I cannot believe in that. So he can play himself Garbodor and simply... Nah, this is not happening. I mean, look, to be honest, there's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 item cards. How many Choice Bands do he have? 2 Guzmas he played. 1 Choice Band, 2 units. Probably he have answer to anything. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna put that Scizor in play. Retreat on something like Scizor-GX. Yeah, he needs 2 cards. So he needs energy, he needs... It's really hard to judge if he have energy for that Trash Lantern Guzma available in his hand. His hand is huge. That's for sure, but he also locked his bench. I think I'm gonna go with Energy Recycle System play. I'm gonna charge my Scizor. Right now I wish I could use that Kartana-GX GX attack, so unfortunately I can't. Unfortunately I cannot. Alright, let's just pass the turn. If you have Guzma and Energy, which needs to be unit, it can take last 2 prize cards. And I gave him opportunity to knock me out, you know. No, he don't have. Okay, so it was a good call. It was actually a good call at the end. I just have my Solgaleo Prism Star. I cannot attack my opponent. I can't swing him. All I can do is pass turn. He's gonna lose because of the um, not having cards available for the draw. But if there was a Shining Celebi, a whole different story would happen. You know, I wouldn't probably win in this case. I would probably get one of at least 3 or 4 heads, which I would go with my agility plate and with my Scizor-GX. But anyways, still very, very good deck, in my opinion. Much better improved deck list. I'm just curious to see if I can see, but unfortunately I cannot see my opponent deck. So yeah, he decided not to share it with the other players, but much more improved deck list in my opinion over the last Scizor-GX list that I used. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, so make sure to hit a thumbs up and sub the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.